The next part of that conversation is later on in the consultation, we talk about expectations and we set them, and we talk about how we get the results that we do. And so we say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, are you familiar with how our team gets the results that we do for our clients?
No, tell me more about that.
Oh, absolutely. It really, honestly, it all comes down to patterns. I am an observer of people, and I love to try to take things apart and understand how they work the way that they do. And there are patterns of behavior that I've noticed are very helpful to sellers in accomplishing their goals. And I've also noticed patterns of behavior both in listing brokers and in sellers that are not helpful, but very common. And so what we do is we've just taken all the things that get the positive results and do away with all of the things that lead to negative outcomes or make it harder to achieve positive outcomes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's really smart.
Do you mind if I share some of those patterns that are very helpful that we've noticed?
I would love for you to.
And this is where, and we won't go into all of them, but this is where you set expectations. You say, here's something I've noticed. And you share stories. You do it in the form of stories that lead to the expectation. Little parables is a way to say it. But the one that we're going to talk about today is one of the things we noticed, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, is that there seems to be what we call a triangle of success when it comes to selling your home, meaning that there are really three things that impact how successful a seller is. And those three things are what's happening in the market, what the marketing is, the marketing campaign being implemented to market the property, and then the price of the property. Those three factors will influence how successful a seller is in any market. Now, the market we don't control. And the second one is the marketing. And here's the great news. The reason you're talking to us today is because we have an amazing marketing plan that consistently gets results for our clients. We know the marketing works. So what that means is if we can't control the market and we know the marketing works, really the only thing we're testing out as part of this process is the price. And here's my commitment to you. Our marketing plan will help you sell your home for the most money in the least amount of time with the fewest issues possible. Now, we don't know what the most money a market will bear is because we don't control the market.
Okay.
And the market is constantly changing. But here's what I can commit to you is that every single week, regardless of what's happening, we're going to talk. We're going to schedule a time. The moment we sign that agreement, we're going to schedule a time every week where we're going to connect. I'm going to share what's happening in the market. I'm going to share what's happening with the marketing so that when the time comes, if it turns out that the price, our marketing price that we list at initially is not, the market isn't responding to it, we'll know well before we need to make that decision.
Okay, that makes sense. There's a little bit of anxiousness in, your transparency and not knowing what the price is, but it all makes sense. That's the objection I want you to bring up, because the response to that is that I totally understand that. And here's the thing that we've learned over time is that as much as I would love to say that there is some algorithm out there that can accurately predict what a home's going to sell for 30, 60, 90 days from now, the market's moving too quickly. And frankly, any agent who tells you that they can predict that or gives you a specific number, I would encourage you to ask them to pull up their stats to see how accurate they have been in their predictions. That's fair. There's a lot going on in the world and it's happening very quickly.
That's exactly right. So you don't need an agent who isn't honest enough with you to tell you that they don't control the future, they don't control the market. You need someone who has a plan that will help you achieve the highest return possible in any market.
Got it.
And that's one that we have that we're very proud of.